What's going on, YouTube? John J checking back in with you here. Charlotte, North Carolina, representing the Lotus Martial Arts Academy. Decided to do a drive-by today on a couple of my students. So we're going to do drive-by Tuesdays. We're going to check in here. I'm over at Parkside Elementary School today. We're going to pop in and pop up on a couple of my students and check and see, make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. What's going on, world? We're back. We're here at Parkside Elementary School here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here at Lotus Martial Arts Academy, we believe in popping up on the students on occasion, just making sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing what we instill in them on a daily basis at the Lotus Martial Arts Academy. So just follow me a few feet here. We're gonna walk in and we're gonna pop up on a couple of the students and check and make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. Gotta go and check in. Visitors check in at the front. Most of the time you have to be a registered, volunteer. But I have 2 kids to go here myself, so I'm in the system. So let's go check and see what they're doing. Well, that went pretty well. I was able to get in there while the kids were actually changing classes. Wasn't able to capture any video at the time, but it's all good. I was able to speak with a few teachers and make sure that the students are, pretty much doing what they're supposed to be doing. The kids with no GPA, I need you guys to be on green and above. So that's a good thing. They all were on greens, and they was going pretty well for them. I just think that, it's imperative that we start to get back into our schools, become volunteers, and get into these schools. Here at the Lotus Martial Arts Academy, we make sure we pride ourselves in making sure that we stay on top of our kids. We will pop up on you at school. Of course, you have to make that appointment with the principal or the teacher before you go, because you may not get to them if you don't. And that's for security purposes, by the way. And I'm so happy that the administrators in here did and re-inform me of that. I knew it, but I just didn't think about it. And but because I'm a volunteer and I come often, they know my face. So the good thing is that we're able to get into the schools and give these kids a boost, because sometimes they've been there for so long. Some of these kids are at school 12 hours a day. Before school starts at 6 a.m., after school ends at 6 p.m. A lot of these kids are here, before the sun breaks, and, they're leaving when sun goes down. So it's good to actually have an advocate, someone to step in and say, hey, how you doing throughout the day? Parents nowadays are spending like 4 hours in the evenings with their kids. The rest of the day belongs to the teachers and the administrators. So they need people to come in, especially men, to come in and check on these students and make sure and hold them accountable for what they're supposed to be doing. And that's one thing that the Lotus Martial Arts Academy is charging, every male, black, white, blue, purple, I don't care who you are, to get back into these schools and hold these kids accountable, making sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. We have very smart and intellectual kids out here these days, and they still need someone to kind of let them know, hey man, you're slipping a little bit, but I got your back. And parents need the same thing, to know that, hey, my martial arts instructor, my Ajahn, my Sifu, my sensei, my Kiyoshi, whoever you're supposed to be or whoever you are, my coach, my teacher, they care. I don't mind going in here and figuring out what's going on with little Susie's report card, and I can tell their mom, hey, this is what I saw, to help the parents out so they understand what's going on in between the times that they drop those kids off, go to work, and come home and pick them up. So again, a good day for the LMAA kids. And until next time, we're signing out. John J, representing Lotus Martial Arts Academy, Charlotte, North Carolina. We did a drive-by Tuesday. Us.